Hello, hello, everyone. We are on day 11 of 21 Days to Receiving Good. And Ara, I'm going to read what you wrote. So could you do a video about tapping into good, vibrant, happy, healthy, good energy of billionaires like Oprah Winfrey, Bill Gates, and other kinds, and generous billionaires in the world to feel and think and behave like a happy, healthy, wealthy, powerful, wise, kind, billionaire energy of giving and receiving more good, uplifting changes in the world to make the world a better place to live in for all of us, sharing more love and kindness. Hang on, I gotta move this out of the way. Kindness and good, uplifting, divine billionaire energy of kindness and generosity, and becoming a loving humanitarian in our own life and the world around us, so that we can all do more good and contributions to all others around us on planet Earth as best we can at the time. And then thank you for all the tapping videos. They are so good to remind all of us to remember, to remind us to feel good and peaceful each day. Thanks for that. So Ari, I love this post, and there's so much to this, but what I would say is it all begins with us, and if you think about treating ourselves with loving kindness, because that's the place to begin. And this is where I really truly believe like that inner child work is huge. When we can learn to focus in and create more loving kindness towards ourselves, that makes all the difference. So, and I love it said this way, the way I think of it, we're in a body, we have human emotions, and then we're also spiritual beings, so we're having a spiritual experience. And this is where this idea of when we're in a grasping state of mind, where we're like, I have to have this, and I'm not saying any of this in here, but I really want this to happen, I really need it to happen this way, and we have this very distinct idea of how something should come to us. That's to me when we can get in our own way. So in this, how can I contribute good and goodness to myself? And I truly believe it begins here. Let it begin with me, and let it begin with me treating myself with loving kindness. This is where I always say that combination is so important of noticing the little daily wins. It's not this big quantum leap, but okay, well, I went down the rabbit hole, but I caught myself sooner than I ever had. Okay, well, I had a negative thought, but then I caught myself in the moment and I shifted it. And incrementally noticing those little wins. And whenever I've seen interviews with Oprah, and Bill Gates, every single one of them was like, it starts a step at a time. It's a step at a time. And Oprah in particular, I know less about Bill Gates than I know about her, but she often talks about her prayer every day, which is such a common prayer that I hear now, is use me. Use me to spread your light in the world. Use me to be a beacon of light in the world. Use me to do your good works through me. I love this saying, thy will be done through me. And whatever your spiritual beliefs are, that it's yours to have. I'm not here to have anybody believe any way other than what feels right and true for them. But that is something that I'm very much doing now, like, use me to spread your light into the world. Use me to work through me for the good. I so see this in myself, where I'd been so caught up in this, it's my business and my money and my life and my this and my that, and the pushing energy that I often talk about, and the relief that I feel when I think, I don't have to figure this all out by myself. I just have to keep offering myself up to be someone in the world that can spread goodness, even in some small way. Even if it's I smile at the clerk, I give a compliment to someone. I think this desire for success in the world, in the worldly way that we talk about, is really truly part of the human condition. Like, I want this success in my life like this, and these are the reasons that I want it. And, and I want it to show up this way, or I want it to be like this. And what if all you have to do is just keep putting it out there, like, use me today, spread joy in the world. Use me to be your light in the world. Whatever you believe, use me. If it's God, if it's the divine, you hear me say, if it's Fred Flintstone, if it's the dinosaurs, if it's your higher self, if that can be, say, your intention or your prayer, whatever word you're more comfortable with, use me to spread goodness into the world today. And again, it's like, I smiled at the clerk. I let someone in traffic. I just gave someone a compliment. That kind of thing. Use me to do your bidding. That's how I can contribute good into the world. And who knows what can come from that. So just start in the karate chop. Even though there are so many times I feel like I've got to create it. I've got to manifest it. I've got to make it happen. And the truth is, that's pretty exhausting. I choose to honor my feelings now. Even though I'm like most people I know. I learned to believe if it's gonna be, it's up to me. I should just do it or get her done. What if? That's actually wired backwards. Even though I've exhausted myself with trying to create, trying to manifest, trying to fix myself. I choose to acknowledge my feelings now. Go to the eyebrow. What if today, tomorrow, the day after that, I could just put myself in the world from the position of, how can I contribute joy, contribute good to myself first, the most important person in my life, and that spreads out to others. What if I could offer up this day? Use me to spread more goodness into the world. Even if it's with a smile, a compliment, buying someone a cup of tea, spreading joy that way. Just contributing good right where I'm at. And who knows what could come from just that. God knows I've tried and tried and tried and tried to create, to manifest. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. And what if it's true that whatever the ego creates, the ego can lose? And what if my intention right now can just be to contribute goodness to those around me in some small way? And today is one of those days that I just don't have that in me. What if that's okay too? what if the most important thing here is that I meet myself where I'm at? That I honor myself and my truth. That's contributing good to me. And if today is one of those days, I just don't have it in me. What if that's totally okay? Because another day will come where I am in a much better place. And I'm so better able to contribute goodness into the world with a smile, with a compliment, some small way. And I build momentum with that. And what if that's the best place to begin? So take a breath. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Ara. So great topic. And I wanted to at least do this video first, Ara in particular, is I think if we can just, how can we be wise and loving and kind to ourselves first and foremost and start to practice that? How can we contribute good to ourselves first and foremost and start there? And then as we start to give that gift, hey, Susan, give that gift to ourselves. To me, when you do that, then you raise your own feeling towards yourself. You start to feel better about yourself, and that naturally is going to spill out into the world. And I really, truly do love this idea of like, use me today to spread more goodness and light into the world and to myself. Show me how to give it to myself first and foremost, because I think so many of us were taught that's selfish, or we're wrong, or we're just not worthy. So what's some way that I can be kind and loving to myself? Yay, feeling good to myself, contributing good to the planet. Yes, absolutely. So what a fabulous topic. Thank you so much, Ara. Thanks for being here live. Susan, Carrie, much love to you all. And that's it for today. And see you back here tomorrow at day 12. Bye for now.